Well, hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Sagittarius Twin Flame Tarot reading for Cancer season. So, hello, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and welcome to you if you are brand new here. I am just tickled pink that you found me. So, we're just going to go ahead and create a sacred container by welcoming in and inviting our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christic consciousness to please join us at the table. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christic consciousness. Now we're going to set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, guardians of the four corners, mother of the earth, father of the sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask you to please be present with us and please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. We've got some energy here. I've got some tingles all over my head. Definite energy in the room. All right, Sagittarius, are we ready for our twin flame reading? So we are going to look this week at the Souls on Fire Tarot. This is by one of my favorite Sagittarians, actually. This is by Soulful Revolution. Her name is Mary Jo, right here on YouTube, Soulful Revolution. Be sure to check her out. This deck is precious. I just got it a few days ago. I am obsessed with it. Such a fun deck. Okay, so Sagittarius, this twin flame reading is for you. You could be the Sagittarius. Your twin flame could be the Sagittarius. This could be for cross watchers. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Okay. So before I shuffle, I'm going to pray. If you have on headphones, turn down the volume just a little bit so it's not loud in your ear when I shuffle. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirits. Messages, please, for Sagittarius twin flames for Cancer season. What do my Sagittarius twin flames most need to know about the energy coming towards them during Cancer season? Whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching. All right, so tell me about what is happening with our Sagittarian twin flame this Cancer season, please, Spirit. Tell me about the energy surrounding our Sagittarius twin flame this Cancer season, please, Spirit. Now, Sagittarius, y'all are just not in any rush to get out, so we'll just take our time shuffling. There you go. All right. Oh, how much fun. It's one of my favorite cards, the Knight of Cups. So you, Sagittarius, could be making an offer of love to your twin flame, or perhaps they are making an offer of love to you. Either way, when we talk about the Knight of Cups, this is definitely an offer of love coming towards you, or you are offering it to someone. So let's see about that. Let's find out about your twin flames. Spirit, please tell me about Sagittarius's twin flame during Cancer season. Thank you. It's just too many cards. I thought it was 2, but it was like 6. Please, Spirit, what's going on? What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius's twin flame during Cancer season? Thank you. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. They are very tired of carrying whatever burden they are carrying, and it is exhausting. It is wearing them out. They are just dying. They're really, it feels to me like they have had a lot of lost sleep. They've been carrying a lot of unnecessary burdens, and honestly, it does feel like the two of you may not actually, I mean, if you're not together, because I feel like that's what this is, Sagittarius, you're about to offer your twin flame an offer of love. It feels like the two of you perhaps are not in union right now. And Sagittarius, you know, here you are, the Knight of Cups. This means that you have done a lot of work investigating and growing and getting to know your true self, your authentic self, really expanding your heart, opening up your heart to give and receive love. And it feels like while you've been going through that over here, your twin flame has had a lot of burdens and responsibilities they've been dealing with, and it's just kind of overwhelming them. I mean, this is just losing sleep, anxiety, stress, worry, fear, depression. It could be any number of these things. But they're just a little overwhelmed and they're tired. It feels like they're alone having to carry this. The good thing is this is the 9 and the 10. And when we talk about the 9 and the 10, we're talking about the end of the cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So this cycle of them having to carry these burdens and these responsibilities on their own, and this stress and headaches that it's causing is coming to an end. All right. So let's see what is going on. What is the core issue, Sagittarius, between you and your twin flame? What is the shadow between, yes, between Sagittarius and their twin, 100%. The Five of Pentacles and the Sun. How beautiful is this combination? The first thing to talk about when we talk about the Five of Pentacles, this is the card of being left out on the outside. You see how it's snowing and these two girls are are outside the church. They're both barefoot, and all they want to do is be inside the church where it's warm and they don't have to be in the cold snow, right? And so it feels like one or both of you pushed the other one out to the outside. What happens is it feels like there could have been some miscommunication, some kind of argument, some kind of misunderstanding. And one of you either Sagittarius, you were the one that ran, or they ran. There is this energy of the Sun Leo here. And so it's interesting that this is sitting in the shadow, because we're talking about the shadow and the sun comes up. But the actual, how do we put this? The core issue here between the two of you is that there was definitely some miscommunication, misunderstanding, and it feels like the two of you just, one of you ran, both of you just pushed each other away one way or the other. You just ended it. And interestingly enough, though, with the sun, it feels like that was necessary. You know, at the time, maybe you were both very upset with each other. Maybe this misunderstanding, miscommunication, whatever it was, it just seemed so very dramatic and unnecessary. And like, why are we going through this? I don't even understand. But it's because you had to. This was a season that you had to go through this enlightenment. You know, it's interesting. This is Leo. This is not you, Sagittarius, but this is a fire sign. So this is connected. You know, these are your siblings, as I call them. And when another fire sign shows up, this is speaking directly to you. This is your issue specifically. But this is also the theme of the issue. When we're talking about the sun, that's a major arcana. The theme of the sun is success. Okay. And so we're talking about enlightenment and success. And so the relationship got pushed to the outside, but that's because both of you had to ride. You see how she's riding this horse by herself? And also, I just want to point out, this is a child on this horse. This is not a grown adult. I mean, look the difference between a grown adult and the child on the horse in this deck, okay? This child had a lot of growing to do, and that's what happened. You both had a lot of growing to do, a lot of enlightenment to reach, a lot of ascension to reach for, evolving to go through. So this was necessary. This split was necessary for the two of you to evolve and grow, okay? So what will help? What will help Sagittarius and their twin flame this Cancer season? What will help the shadow for Sagittarius and their twin flame during Cancer season, please? How much do I love this one for you? The Page of Wands. There we are, Sagittarius, the Page of Wands. You know, the Page of Wands is the page of, it's the new adventure. It's the new journey towards self-discovery of desires. And so I do feel like this relationship is coming back around. You've got the Knight here, you've got the Page here. These are new paths, new beginnings. And when we talk about the wands, we're talking about the things we desire, okay? And so this is a path towards new desire. And so I feel like if the two of you can sit down and somehow communicate, you may be able to understand that it was a misunderstanding to begin with, but that both of you still want the same thing, and you both had to go through this season of growth to arrive to this place where you can now have a much more healthy relationship, okay? The Page of Wands is seeking those new desires that are in true alignment with who we truly are at our core self, our most authentic, highest self, okay? So how can progress be made for the twin flame Sagittarius? Spirits. How can progress be made for Sagittarius and their twin flame? How can they move towards the light? You've got Leo again. Strength. Oh, wow. And the Lovers. There's Gemini. This is really, really speaking to me. By the way, I'm Sagittarius, so this was a very strong message for me. In fact, my crown chakra is just like tingling like crazy. So I heard you loud and clear and received, Spirit. And also here, I just want to show you before we even get into what this means. This is what I was saying. You see how this is a child on the horse, and now this is Leo. Both these cards are Leo. And see how now she's grown up? So that's what's happened. You both had some growing to do. You both had to become stronger, and you couldn't have done that together. You had to do that by yourself. You can only grow stronger by yourself. But here's the beautiful thing you have, and it definitely feels like it's time for this union to come back online, this partnership to come back online. This is the lovers. This is partnership. This is unity. There's Gemini. This is literally the twin flames right here. These are the lovers. There's the twin flames right there. And so you are both stronger Sagittarius. You and your twin have come out on this. And I honestly feel like if you may need to be the one who reaches out to them because they are still very overwhelmed, but I do think that they want to hear from you. So don't be afraid. Take that chance. What's the worst thing they can say? No? Okay, well, you're already separated. So how does that change anything? It doesn't. It isn't changing things. So just don't be upset about it. Bless them and move on. But at least you tried. And part of this also, I do want to say, Sagittarius, before I let you go, when we talk about the lovers, we're talking about the healing of the two sides of us. You know, everybody has the divine feminine and the divine masculine within them. And sometimes it's easier to think of that as the two halves of your brain, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain. You know, the left hemisphere controls our logic, our reasoning, and things like that. That controls the right side of our body. Interestingly enough, here in the woo-woo world, the right side of your body is masculine. So the left side of your brain, the right hand, is the masculine. The right side of the brain is, you know, your creativity, your intuition, things like that. That controls the left side of your body, which happens to be the feminine side. So think of it kind of like that. That's divine feminine, divine masculine. That's the balance of creativity and logic and intuition and just being very forward thinking and straight thinking. It's the balance of the ego and the intuition, in other words. Okay, and so you and your twin flame have gone through this entire separation, and even if y'all are not able to come back together, you are now beginning to recognize that you are much stronger, you are more whole. And even if the two of you are never able to come together physically in this 3D lifetime, the work that you do on behalf of yourself is on behalf of your twin, because true twin flames are never separated, okay? You are two halves of one soul. You can't physically ever be apart. I mean, you can't actually be apart. You can physically be apart, but you can't actually spiritually be apart. And so all the work that you do on behalf of yourself is doing on behalf of them. And so the more you heal yourself, the more that you heal them. And so this is a blessing for you both. So continue to focus on your own inner strength, your own inner wisdom, and check in with that intuition and guidance and let it lead you. All right. I hope that you found this helpful, Sagittarius. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs, like, share, subscribe. And I hope I get to see you next month for Leo season. Speaking of Leo, and until I do, I see you again, Sagittarius. Know just how deeply I love you. Y'all stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Bye.